you guys will like. Thank you, Mr. Rajo Z34 for the subscription. Oh, it's subscription at tier 3. Oh my god, for 6 months. That's a huge support. Thank you very much, man. Okay, guys. So without further ado, let's go and check out the first match between Bonnie and Goku. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen. So on the bottom right position of Kickback, we are having the Polish legendary Protoss. This is Bonnie. And representing Peru in bottom left, we are having very strong Terran Goku. So the map is Kickback. This is a new ASL map. So I guess next week you gonna have more time to or more games to get used to it, although I didn't check the maps in the group stage of this new ASL or SSL, so I hope it's that we will see the game on Kickback, the games on Kickback. If not, I assume we will see it in round of 16. But still, this is the map which is going to be used in the next season. Basically, as every single map in our map pool, besides Sparkle. So every map like Dominator, Kickback, Monty Hall, the maps which a lot of people were complaining to me that's why did I pick those maps to the map pool, but to be honest, I think giving players opportunity to practice on those maps makes sense, so why not? Bon is scouting first, but he's missing the scout. Goku will scout probably through the center because he wants to be sure that there is no gateway over there, that Bonnie is not going for some pressure build order, but we can see that he's actually not checking it very well. Bonnie playing one Zealot, so I think it's very standard. We will have a Goon before the range. STVs has been pulled, which suggests that Goku will want to play some kind of a expansion variant, that he wants to put those SCVs to mining minerals. We also have 10 mineral fields here, right? 2, 4... Yeah, we have 10 mineral fields, so pulling those SCVs back is even more efficient. But now he needs to be careful because though this Zealot will be... Oh, very nice reaction from Goku, very quick reaction from him. But he only has 2... Now he has 3 Marines. Very nice target fire on the probe. He didn't lose a single SCV, so that's a perfect defense from our Peruvian representant. I guess he should have a Vulture. Oh, but he's not building one, so it's going to be problematic to deal with the Goon and Zealot, I think. Although with those 2 SCVs pulled, maybe it's not going to be as bad. Marines are pretty strong, he's still building the 5th one, and Bon is building expansion behind it, so I like this choice from him. He will gain some economical advantage. He is still pulling 2 SCVs from mining, but we can see 2 SCVs advantage for Goku. He is playing actually very solid, but tank is far away from being completed. Now is target fire on the Zealot, but those Marines will die, so not building a bunker was pretty greedy choice from our Peruvian representant. But with this tank he should be able to put those goons back, but after losing those 5 Marines, I don't think there is an option for him to make a push with like 2 tanks or something like that, because usually you want to use the time when goons are clearing out the Marines to give time for the tank to deal damage. But maybe he will still decide to go for it. We'll have defensive mines. Bonnie killing another STVs, but I like scouting from Goku. He will see the second gateway and Robo, so he not necessarily have to be afraid of the Dark Templars. So this STV is dead. Bonnie is mining from the second Nexus, which is giving him opportunity to escape with the probe count. Bonnie is not only a Super Gosu player, but also a fantastic captain of Team Poland. Very good guy. Mr. Jiraiya, welcome, my friend. I hope that you will come to the Warsaw LAN. Goku pulling SCVs to mine, but you can see Bonnie already taking the third base, and it's not necessarily means that Bonnie is too far ahead. Obviously he is a bit ahead after the early damage, but I think he should, like usually as a Protoss you want to have more bases than Terran, and he's going for the river behind it, 2 gate goons. The observer is here, there is no siege mode. Oh, there is siege mode, excuse me. That's nice timing. But the observer will have opportunity to scout everything, and that's very early gas in the natural. That's interesting. And usually Goku strikes to me as a player who is not building too many SCVs. I'm wondering if, oh, excuse me, I didn't check. Oh, look at this wall in from Bonnie. So smart. But he disrupted some mining time. So that's always some cool damage made by Goku. Those vultures already, and look at that, those probes are not mining for a lot of time. So long time, a lot of disruption, still some probes not mining. Now Bonnie pulled them to the third base, but we have only 7 in the to the third base, so we have only 7 in the main. We have a turret ring from Goku, but like usually you can drop the rivers here, kill the turret and try to fly into the main base. So I would prefer to make a ring in the third base as well. River is here, shuttle is on the way, speed for the shuttle is also on the way, 44 probes to 38 SCVs. Goku is going for +1 weapon, going up to 4 factories. Somehow he pushed back this observer from the main base, I don't know how. Maybe Bonnie just flew out of there. Academy, interesting position. I think he feels like Bonnie will want to harass him over here, but this position, I really like those turret placement. This is very good turret placement. This base seems to be fine. I guess goons can try to kill this turret from the low ground, but this tank should push them away. So let's see what Bonnie will be able to do with the river and shuttle. For me, it seems like there is no opening, but you know Bonnie, he's always finding a one. He's always smarter and making the casters say that this is a caster course, but we can see that he's scouting 48 SCVs from Goku, so pretty high number. Now fine, the speed for the shuttle is there. Goku scouted that the third base is here. We have 1200 minerals here. So he should know how many minerals, how much of the minerals has been mined. Bonnie going for carriers already. So this is a typical Bonnie. Apply pressure, buy some time with the rivers, and build carriers, and he is extraordinary with those carriers. It's very, very hard to play against them. I would like to see this expansion a little bit faster, especially that it seems like Goku will want to go for the... Okay, so he scouted the spinning Cybernetico, so he should know what's coming. But because he's not planning to be too aggressive, it seems like, because he's going for the science facility, he's building up the factory count. So I think having this third expansion faster would benefit his opening. Overall, those rivers. Look at that, double shot, and there goes 225 minerals. Okay, so Bonnie wants to go for 5 carriers, it seems like. 2 plus 3 after that, maybe even 6. Like 4 is I think the number which when you can start really abusing the carriers, but 5 is also a decent number. Goku going to 1-1, the armory is being built over here, let's hope he will not forget about it. And he will add the +2 weapon. Okay, he did, so nicely done, very good job by our Peruvian representation. Terran who is representing Peru. Bonnie on 52 probes, and he stopped building more, where Goku is rank 56 even. Okay, so for him, he thinks that this is a time to move out, and this is where usually Bonnie shines. He can delay this move out for such a long time. It's very hard to not give Bonnie value if you don't have Goliaths. There goes 2 tanks die. Very quick move out from Goku, I like it, but still Bonnie is just moving back for a little bit. All he wants to do is buy time. He just don't want to allow Goku to just march across the map, and oh my god, those river shots were good. He don't want to allow Goku to just push him freely. He wants to buy time. He wants to snipe as many units as possible with those rivers. It's a very hard thing to do, but you are not BSL champion 6 times if you don't know how to do hard things. And Bonnie definitely does. Now we have a confirmation of the carriers. And I'm wondering what this information will cause Goku to do. Will he want to apply more pressure, or... Ooh, nicely done. Nicely done by Goku, but still Bonnie with the significant supply advantage. Bonnie with the significant supply advantage. He would love to fight against this ground army before the carriers will arrive, but that's why Bonnie is not attacking. He would fight if he would be forced to fight, but now he is just gathering those carriers. It seems like he will want to go with maybe even 8. There is no clock on him, like Goku is not pushing too fast, he's not pushing too quickly. Fourth base already working for Bonnie. He should split those workers a little bit better, but overall it's fine. I guess those bases mined out relatively quickly, so it's not like Goku will be able to just stay on them till like 18 minutes or something like that, or like 20 minutes. It's going to mine out relatively soon. So let's see, 2-1 is here. Bonnie finding the unsieged tanks, and usually Bonnie is striking. Oh my god, those Goliaths died so quickly, and now with those carriers it's going to be relatively easy to snipe those tanks, but carriers are taking a lot of damage from the Goliaths. One carrier badly wounded. So overall nice hold from Goku. He is expanding on the top left. He wants to eliminate those observers, but Bonnie has like 4 overall. We don't see raids, I just wanted to be sure. But nice catch of the carriers, beautifully done, but it seems like it wasn't enough. But he must have killed one, right? So he killed the one which was badly wounded, which was red. Do we have plus? Yeah, we have plus 3-2 on the way. There are a lot of turrets in here. Those turrets are buying time, but Goku needs to decide to do something. He wants to move out. The tanks are not sieged, but not all of the army of Bonnie is fighting, so I guess this is as good engagement as Goku could hope for. Nice snipe on another carrier, 150 supply, but this base will be dropped for Zilot to kill the top left base. There is one Polish Peruvian player who would call it map hack. I like this game from Goku so far, but he needs to be careful. He can't lose the Goliaths like that. Oh, he killed the carrier. After all, the Bonnie ground army is not too big, but he has 3 carriers to rebuild those units, and this base is not mining, so Goku will be mining only from this base soon, and this is pretty painful for him because Bonnie already transferring probes to his 2 next fresh bases. Those bases for him are kind of mined out, but still generating some income, and there are only 5 tanks left, so the ground army, so the goons are extremely powerful, especially if he will manage to snipe 2 or 3 tanks more. Then the ground army will be able to fight against those Goliaths very, very happily, and we can see that Bonnie, that's what he's doing. He wants to snipe those tanks, and as a Terran you need to make a decision whether you make more Goliaths, whether you make more tanks. The army composition needs to be perfect, otherwise Protoss like Bonnie will exploit the fact that you don't have enough Goliaths, you don't have enough tanks, and we can see that one tank here, one tank there, and he's slowly gaining a good position, but we should have 3-2, yeah, we have 3-2, so very good upgrades. We have +3 weapon on the carriers. This base has been cancelled. So Goku mining only from one base now. He has some surface, he has very good upgrades, but he has only 4 tanks. Now this ground army should just deal with the Goliaths very, very easily. But Goku played phenomenal game, I would say. I didn't expect that this game would go that far, and he very nicely did it. Very good job. Congratulations to Mr. Bonnie, of course, to deliver the first point on the scoreboard for Team Roland. Nicely done. So now we will have Tarson versus Isle of Sto on the map Dominator. Where do I have it? Okay, so Tarson versus Isle of Xito. Map is Dominator. Let's go. So, on the top left location of Dominator, we are having the Peruvian player who is living in España. This is Isle of Xito. And his opponent is the legendary StarCraft 1 and StarCraft 2 player, Mr. Tomasz, aka Tarson Boroń. Super strong Terran, super good guy. The Dominator is the remake of Gladiator. It's 3 players map, but overall the layout is kind of similar. You just need to get used to the fact that the players are not in the corners, but they are located more like Sylphie. Tarson goes for the barracks in the front. TVT. I need to say I'm not an expert in that, but somehow Tarson have a significant barracks timing advantage. Maybe he's just optimizing the mining better than Isle of Xito, because the gas advantage also goes for Tarson, so he will have a faster factory. It's not the end of the world. Maybe it's because Isle of Xito scouted first, but I don't think it is. Yeah, you need to be careful. One STV can kill one marine if you are not microing, and Tarson should catch this. Oh, maybe not. Nice escape. Still mining gas, where Tarson is pulling, so it seems like Tarson will want to go for the expansion on one factory. Where Isle of Xito, it might be even raids. Maybe a drop. But this STV should deliver some scouting information. So I think if there are raids being planned. Okay, so starport is being built here. So it seems like it's going to be the drop. Oh, and Tarson will be the one to escape with the 6 HP SCV, same as Isle of Xito, so he is like, I will do the same to you. Where is this wounded SCV? Oh, it's building the starport in here. Oh my god. If Julian would see this, this is so funny. 6 HP SCV killing another 6 HP SCV. If it would be full SCV, it would finish the starport, so Poor Isle of Xito. It's not only scouted, but it's also delayed for a significant amount of time. Obviously he should be able to finish it, but will he? Ah! This is painful for Isle of Xito. This is painful. And also Tarson have a faster expansion, so it seems like he is having a significant advantage. Okay, this tank should clear the marine, but now the timing of the drop of the potential raid is going to be disaster for our poor... should I call Isle of Xito the guy from Spain or guy from Peru? I guess he lives in Spain for the most, for all the time right now, right? Academy. Killing the starport, a very valuable thing to achieve. And here's the question, is better to lift or not lift? I guess now it's better to lift, right? He will try to catch Tarson in the middle now. He decided not, because he doesn't have any anti-air. So step by step Tarson is having a much better position. But I think it's not the end of the game yet, because this is TVT. You can't finish your opponent basing it on the small timing differences. Somehow Isle of Xito managed to equalize the city count. Now the Goliaths are here. That's a nice value. How many tanks do we have? We have 6 tanks to 6 tanks. The raids are not too powerful against Goliaths, but they can provide vision to the tanks. And what they can do also, especially on those 0-0 upgrades, after 2 shots of the tank, they can just one-shot the wounded tank and finish it. So that might be the small mobility advantage which raids give you. But if you will compare the power like A move versus A move, it's then definitely the Goliaths are stronger. Okay, 5 fact versus 3 fact. We have 13 supply, 13 workers advantage. This barracks was repaired. Carson will want to kill it? No, that wouldn't be worth it. That's a nice contain. We don't have a siege mode yet from Isle of Cito. It's going to be done just now. Yeah, but that's the power of Vision Barrage. Oh, but this is the power of High Ground. This high ground is working very well for Isle of Cito, and it seems like he is really doing well defending it. We have 5 tanks versus 4, so that wasn't too good of an attack from Tarson. We have 6 fact now from Isle of Cito. Mr. Berg, welcome man. Hope to see you in Warsaw. Nice finish. Oh, SCV's killed the mines. The mine which would detonate everything. But overall this is a very good trade for Isle of Cito. He cleared all the tanks. He cleared majority of the vultures. Now Tarson wants to build more factories, but he realized that he doesn't have barracks. I like those 2 tanks. I like the repairs from Isle of Cito. We have +1 weapon versus no upgrades from Tarson. The armory, the upgrade just started. I like the target fire from Tarson. It's a very nice pressure from him, but he's not achieving what he wants to achieve from this pressure, I guess. Nice target fire to the tank. It seems like Tarson wants to end this game quickly. Hello, Mr. Spider. My daughter recently learned to say how speak the word spider in Polish. But she's saying it like pają, pają, but still that's what she means. Okay, Tarson is mining from the 3rd gas, which in TVT is very important. Isle of Cito will have opportunity to have +2 weapon much earlier before Tarson, and we have a raid switch. So it's still definitely the advantage goes for Tarson, but he is not utilizing it to expand more. But maybe that's not how the TVT works. I don't know how +1 weapon scale in the vulture versus vulture battle, but I guess it's pretty big, right? So many vultures from Tarson, that's why he has such a big supply advantage. To be honest, I would expect Eye of Sito. Oh my god. What are we doing here? This is the creative accounting. He doesn't have the surveys. Another base going up for Tarson, but if he will allow Isle of Sito to do those two bases, this will be kind of it can extend even to battle cruisers, I think. Sorry guys, I had a phone call. Wow, this mine was gigantic! And only 3 tanks left for Tarson. He have a lot of vultures to support them, but this push will probably no longer be successful. Do we have +2 weapon? We have almost done. Tarson is trying to keep up with it. Scan. Another base working, but Isle of Sito is securing those 2 bases, so he is very well, like playing very well from the kind of bad position he was in. He is playing a very good and stable game. He is doing what he can to come back to this game, and if we will have 200-200, then one good engagement and he can regain control over the map. I think having those tanks here would be much better for Tarson, because then he would secure this base, but it's easier said than done. Mr. Squeezen. Yeah, let's hope Bradley will arrive to the LAN party, same as Mr. Spider. I know that Mr. Pear already confirmed, I guess Mr. Squeezen also confirmed. The raids are here. Will he be able to snipe some tanks? This STV is a hero. Oh, but the raids are falling! Oh my god, Tarson, what are you doing? Isle of Sito is tying up this game, kind of. We have the same amount of bases, same upgrades, similar amount of SCVs, similar amount of units. Tarson with the positional advantage, I would say. Nice move from Tarson here, just to apply a little bit more pressure on this base. It's not like he will deny Isle of Sito from mining in here, but still, this is annoying. We have no more raids, we have only those 7 left. Nice move from Tarson. With those tanks he is not allowing for the reinforcements to come, and with those tanks he eliminated the only defense which was here, but at the same time Isle of Sito going for the counter attack, but Tarson is aware of that because he has very nice mines planted all over the map. Planted or I don't know, burrowed. Tarson now wants to pull the trigger, but it seems like Isle of Sito is ready for everything. And he's also... oh, I thought that he's expanding over here. But those units well spread should give him enough value to let's say that he will have the control over this part of the map. But this base is no longer here, so Tarson... okay, so he is trying to secure this position, I like it, but it seems like this game might get to the battlecruiser versus battlecruiser. We will have dropships from Isle of Sito, I like this a lot. He has a lot of Goliaths, maybe, I guess it's just because there were raids from Tarson. But I'm not sure how good Goliaths are in the normal battle, TVT. 3 tanks, 5 Goliaths, 1 Vulture to deny this base, or maybe to deny this base. Either one have no defense. Okay, he knows where the mines are, so he knows that he can't unload over here. Hello, Mr. Dabadim. I hope that you are coming to Warsaw as well. Nice deny from Isle of Sito. Okay, the frontal attack from Tarson. He has so many tanks. But those tanks from Isle of Sito are on the high ground. But this was very successful defense for Isle of Sito, I would say, because he has so much stuff left and Tarson is bleeding out, it seems like. He really needs to re-establish his army. Like, I like that he denied this base that puts Isle of Sito on those 2 mining bases, but this base is also defended. Now Tarson is mining from those 3 bases actually, so he has more minerals in his pocket, like, secured for himself. That big drop will come to this position and will deny the most important base for Tarson, but there are no tanks in here, so actually those units can die to all those tanks. Oh my god. This will be a hero, 6 HP Goliath. Tyson is not paying too much attention to it, but at least he denied this base from mining, so this is a good move from him. But both players have plenty of cash left, and this Goliath is a hero. Very important move for Tarson. Yes, Mr. Eriador. By the way, Mr. Eriador is very close to Poland from Norway. We are waiting. There are 4 vouchers for players from outside of Poland. Oh, nice move out from Tarson, from Isle of Sito. But Tarson will want to defend it. This game is much closer than I expected after the beginning. And this is the only mining base for Isle of Sito. Fortunately, he has 4,000 minerals. No longer 5 units in the queue. So now Tarson will have this base to mine from. But this way, eliminating this position, Isle of Sito will be able to mine from the 12 o'clock. Tarson is mining gas in here. This is a very, very close game. It seems like still Tarson have advantage. Whoa! What was that? Yeah, Mr. Squeezen, but Adun asked to just not make, like, to split the money for 3 players because he don't want to, like, send some small parts of the Ethereum to few people. So that's why we can give some additional Macherino money for the lower players, lower rank players in the tournament. Okay, so Isle of Sito securing 12 o'clock. But Tarson now mining. Big drop. That's the hope for Isle of Sito because he is no longer mining basically beside this base and he no longer have surfaces, so it would be great for him to eliminate those. I don't even know if eliminating those 2 bases is enough for him. We can see Tarson trying to chase this huge drop. Oh, the raids will intercept the dropships before unloading, so that's actually so good for Tarson, and he will be able to eliminate the rest of the army from Isle of Sito, so eventually it seems like Tarson is closing this game. Okay, 3-2 versus 3-1, but he is attacking in the high ground. But there are enough tanks, it seems like. And after a very good game, after a very good fight from I Love Sito, especially after such a good beginning from Tarson, it seems like Tarson is finally closing the game out, killing the last remaining mining base from I Love Sito. But you can say definitely that I Love Sito played the heart out of this game. He really tried his best to perform good for his country, and it wasn't far away for him. It seemed like he played very well. So nicely done. GG from I Love Sito, and Tarson is securing the second. Victory for Team Poland. Nicely done. And now what we will have is the tweet for everyone who likes good games and not normal games, but the games with how to say it, without any standard openings. And why I'm saying that, it's because it's going to be Radley, our new guy, playing against Terroru, our BSL 12 champion and BSL 11 runner-up. So I think that's very cool. The map is going to be Monty Hall, and without further ado, let's go for Radley versus Terroru. Another TVT, but this time the map is Monty Hall, and it's very interesting. Very interesting, because TVT in here can last for like 2.5 hours. You can actually split the map so perfectly that only Yamato Guns, lockdowns and nukes will matter. And if there is a map where Radley can figure out a way to make a nuke, I think this should be it. His opponent is very strong. Very good guy, very strong Terran from Peru. Artist Radley Jong. Yeah, this is the artist of Terran. We have TVT, then PvP, but then we will have 2 versus 2, which is going to be very interesting in my opinion. Oh, Radley will want to go for command center first. It seems like that's what Terror is planning to do as well. And they will do it in the opposite side, so it will give them freedom to just go for more expansions. Go for expansion into the raids, for example. Expansion into battle cruisers would be cool. Let's see. Terror with a little bit better. How is it called? A little bit better mineral. How is it called? Mineral. Efficient mining? I don't know, my English sucks. That's why I'm casting it, to learn it a little bit more. Instead, like, yeah, this is Nation Wars TVT, two artists of StarCraft. Optimized, yeah, this is the word I was looking for. He has much better optimized mining because he has a faster gas, he has a faster barracks, and the expansion as well, but it shouldn't mean too much because they will both have a decent saturation in both bases. The factory is on the way from both of those guys. Both of them has played in the last season of BSL Pro League. Second factory from Radley. What Radley will what Terror will decide to do. If you would know that your opponent is going for the expansion, then you would play completely differently. But as a Terran who doesn't know that your opponent went for expansion, you need to play some counters against some early aggression, like for Goliath drop, for example, or some vultures, mass vultures or something like that, because it's definitely possible to do some damage with units like that in this matchup. Maybe play out even against raids, so that's why we have Armory into Starport from Terror. Mr. Kim Lee, Radley Jong. He's not going. Okay, so he's going for the Armory, but he's not going for the Starport. He has same amount of SCVs. We will have mass Goliaths. It seems like from Terroru. Academy. Oh, immediately into Battlecruisers upgrades. Let's see what Mr. Radley will decide to do, and the only part which is bothering me that he's sending the barracks to the bottom right, and that means that there will be no barracks to produce Ghost to launch the nuke. eBay, we have tanks, so those Goliaths we have a harder time to attack when he will decide to do it, but we also have Goliaths from Radley. Random supply depots from Terror, I really like it. And science facility from Terror, so he will want to go for very fast battlecruisers, it seems like. And Radley, he barely missed it. I don't know how. He's going for the ground army units. Terror probably thinking about taking another base. We will have 4 Goliath drop. It will be intercepted by... Oh, was it intercepted? I think dropship has a bigger range, so maybe even not. Okay, so first battlecruiser on the way. Plus one weapon will be done for battlecruisers soon. The turret wing from Radley is trying to open up the middle. Interesting. And starports from Radley. Okay, now Radley knows that the battlecruisers are on the way, so those are the perfect scans. Ferry battlecruiser 9 minutes at 9 minutes. But what do you do against it? You need to do your own battlecruisers or go mass raids, but mass raids are tricky because if battlecruisers will be in the larger number with good upgrades, it's going to be hard. But I really like that Radley is expanding. He didn't stop on those 3 bases. Let's see what upgrades he will decide to go for. Okay, so he's going for mass raids. Interesting. Okay, Radley will want to be aggressive in here. Does he have Goliath range? We have expansion on the island. That's definitely annoying for Terror. But with 4 battlecruisers he should be able to deal with 8 Goliaths. There are no scans for Terror yet, but I guess he will build them at the moment when he will want to move out. Okay, now Radley will he scout the base? Yeah, Radley did scan those battlecruisers. That's why it's interesting. He's building one battle. Oh no, he's building dropship. Lockdowns, dear Mr. Radley. This is exactly what I expected from Radley. Perfection. I want to see the lockdowns on battlecruisers. Radley mining from 4 bases, same as Terror, so they both have a similar income. I like that he's building ghosts already. Where is the nuke? Mr. Radley is never disappointing me. Oh my god. This will be the pleasureful TVT. If he will lock down the battle cruisers and then nuke them, that would be insane, right? Is the nuke killing battle cruiser? I don't think so, right? At least not the full HP one. Using this dropship to maybe expand in his own island would be cool. Now Terran is scouting and he knows that there is mass raids into ghosts from Kimberly Radley Jong. Oh my god, if you would have done like 2 or 3, this base would be under pressure. Okay, we have 10 battle cruisers. How many lockdowns do we have? I guess 6, 7, 8 soon. I guess you can try to EMP the ghosts. But I really like how Radley is dealing with this. Oh my god, Radley, never disappointing. Is this tank in range of the nuke? Let's see, because I would say that it is. Yes. Okay, nice defensive matrix. Free to battle cruisers on 16 minutes. 2-0 Goliaths, 1-0 raids. But soon we will have 3-0 Goliaths and 2-0 raids. So they will deal a lot of damage as well. Terror is going for the armor for ground units. No, this is air units. If it's TVT, I never know what those scans means. Whose scans are those? Okay, now we will have a lot of battle cruisers. Let's see what will be the lockdowns. Seems like it's not enough anti-air for oh, maybe it is actually just enough. Radley, the master.
Nuclear launch detected.
Where is the nuke? Okay, it's here. Oh, why don't you see the dot? Oh, am I blind? Oh, but it was a barely. Oh, nicely done. Finishing it with the last shot. Beautiful play from Kim Lee Radley Jong. Perfect counter to the battle cruisers. He had opportunity to lock down those three. Have transferred to the island map. Look at how smartly Tero is mining gas from here. I think it would be better for Radley to maybe try to mine those minerals, yes, and try to just A-move, because he has more ground army, he has more tanks, and those battle cruisers probably would prefer to fight a little by little. Brazilian turrets in here.
Nuclear launch detected.
Oh, will it be on time? I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, the battle cruisers will not be there in time. Ah, they're showing the power. But the raids are dying so quickly to the battle cruisers. Okay, but this way Radley enabled himself to deny this base. This is huge for him. Now he can, I don't know, either leave the main base or build another one. However he prefers. Oh, we have another lockdowns. Beautifully done, but those units are coming in the line. How many? We have 6 left. Still a bunch of units in here. Now the Goliaths. Deal a lot of damage. Radley, I think, should bring those units to the more useful location. I really like that he is denying those mining bases from Terror. This is brilliant. The only problem is that he is losing his own at the same time, where he definitely have enough units to defend it if he only would attack it with all the forces he has. 9 battle cruisers. Those tanks will go down very, very quickly. They can't shoot air. Those units, this is 8 lockdowns. Finally, they decided to use those units. The good part for Radley is that he started mining from this base. 13 battlecruisers. I would like to see them being repaired by Terror. I like that Radley will be able to start mining from this base and this base, I guess. I guess you can even nuke this location, but there is no nuclear silo, right? There will be one. Oh, what? Radley? Oh, he must be tired. And does... Okay. So what he will want to do is lock down those tanks, I assume. This is pretty funny army composition. Oh, but Terror is using the fact that the attack is going over there. We have a bunch of Goliaths, but 8 lockdowns are available. This is going to be close. Still 7 battlecruisers are left, and the most important base of Radley has been broken again. If he would be a little bit quicker with the lockdowns, I think he had a shot in this battle. But now, Terror is mining from those bases, so it seems like they are switching. Nice micro from Kimberly Radley Jong. Dropshipping here, I really like this move. Oh, he cancelled the comsats. I knew it, I knew something is wrong. Guys, I know Radley. He's a good guy. Okay, so he's mining from this base and this base, where Terror is mining in here. Where is the ghost? Okay, he went here. Oh, they have no armor. If those tanks would have armor, those SCVs would never kill them, but I guess it's still going to be hard. So I like this move from Radley. Beautiful game from him. Oh, nice lockdowns on those units. It's not, he will not need a lot to defend this location. Yeah, just the raids are enough. The battlecruisers are being repaired. Terror is mining from those 2 bases. Definitely a good trade for Radley. Nice interception of this battlecruiser, so this base will not be defended, and Radley will take even this one, so beautiful play from him. Is Radley doing it? I mean, he still needs to deal with those battlecruisers. Oh, there will be some Valkyries even. So that's how those raids are annoying for Terror. Depleted. 1700 gas. Is this the only gas that Terror is mining? It seems like Radley is mining from those two. Yeah, this is going to be depleted in a second as well. Battle cruisers are in here. He wants to stack them as hard as it's possible. It's then much harder to lock down them. I think killing this command center is a good idea. I really like, oh,
Nuclear launch detected.
yeah, that's very good for their but at the same time the harassment from Radley is very good. He still is able to produce a lot of units. Nine battle cruisers left, 2 more in production. 27 STVs left for Terror, but this is the most important mining base for the Polish player. So Terror is getting closer and closer to get the first point in the Peru scoreboard. Quickly done. So if the nuke is in production and if you kill command center, it will renew being in production or it's being cancelled? I guess it's being cancelled, right? I'm not a huge fan of those mass raids, to be honest, especially now because he has only +2 weapon on them. I get that they are mobile. Okay, this might be the very important battle. Yeah, the Valkyries are killing raids extremely quickly. I really love the lockdowns, but it requires so much APM. But I think the idea of Radley was brilliant, was genius. Nuke him here. Just don't shoot with the units, just nuke. Oh, that's pulling the attention here. Maybe that's not bad. That is still mining from this base, Terror is still mining from this base, and the island one. We have 9 battle cruisers, but a lot of tanks. The nuke is there. Manner turret. The ghost has been killed. I think there is one more shot for Radley.
Nuclear launch detected.
Yeah, now those battle losers are just too hard to deal with when you don't have the critical number of units. I think adding ghosts to the army composition, even if you are making battle cruisers, makes sense because it helps so much into your battle cruisers versus battle cruisers battle. Welcome, Mr. Love Snow. I was watching your stream when you were sleeping for 8 hours. Nicely done. Good sleep, man. Oh, yeah, they secured this position. Very smart. And this is a fresh base, but he's losing all the structures. And that's a little bit problematic. Especially that it's not like Terror is mined out. Oh, Mr. Myfeeding doing hello, man. How are you doing, my friend? The Bombastic General. The biggest Patreon of BSL. Opa Willy! Thank you for the subscription with Prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, guys, next week we will have no stream because I won the voucher for $1,000 to travel into Chicagoland. So next week I will be flying to Chicago. So that's why we will cast the next week matches in 2 weeks. So if someone from USL would like to meet over there, then it would be a pleasure for me. Okay, nuke is on the way, some raids are on the way. Rada is still mining. I don't think that's what you want to do unless he wants to attack him with the SCVs. GG from Radley, and that means that after 36 minutes, Mr. Terror is putting the first point to the Peru scoreboard. Congratulations, very nicely done. And what we should watch next? Yeti versus the Enmax or Bonnie Wolfix versus Dandy Roxito? Let's go with 1 versus 1. Since I forgot that I wanted to do 2 1 versus 1s, then 1 2 versus 2, and then 2 1 versus 1s. But we'll do it this way tomorrow. But it means that we will have Yeti, or you can also call him Jedi with T. Map is going to be Minstrel. Yeah, there is some public info. Mr. My Fleeting Dream, I guess it's in here. Yeah, this is CS LAN 2. Yeah, exactly, Mr. LML. Do you own BSL merch? I was looking for the hoodie. I heard they fit small, so order larger than you. I guess it depends on the standards. I myself am pretty big. I'm. Let's go to the game and I will say it in a second. So I'm 188 centimeters and 110 kilograms, and I ordered L, and it fits good for me. But I guess you can say that they might be small. Like there are some measurements added over there. So Mr. ZZZero. It depends. There are some measurements. I guess they are not non-standard. Like I would say that they are kind of standard. Mr. Per, if we are talking about the LAN party in Warsaw t-shirts, let's say that in the middle of September. If someone wants the t-shirt. Mr. Oppo really isn't that hot, right? It depends. Usually it depends on what you are looking for. But if you want quick action and out of micro, ZVZ is for you. But it usually ends rather quickly. I don't think we have an official color, Mr. ZZZero. So Mr. Yeti, let's focus on the game because Mr. Yeti is a PvP expert, guys. He is a Protoss who, when he was active, he was excellent in PvP, excellent in PvT, and he was always complaining about his PvZ, and he was still better than me, I would say, or equal to me. So, and my ZVP is the best, so Yeti is a very strong player. I don't know how active he is right now, but I can say the same thing about the NMAX. Back in the last season of BSL, in some qualifier tournaments, or 2 seasons ago, I remember the NMAX like lost to Bonnie 2-1, and every single game was like 30-minute, very, very close one. So this is a very interesting match, those two gentlemen. So Mr. ZZZero, we usually change colors, if not every season, then every few seasons. So we have range. Yeti skipped the Zealot where the NMAX went for 1, so okay, and so he has 3 props advantage because he just killed 1. And Mr. ZZZero, you can use the, I guess it's still working, the BSL 18 code for 18% discount. It's still working. I guess I didn't set up the how to say it, the end of this promo code. Yeti with 4 probes advantage. Second gate into Robo, second gate into Robo, so it will all depend on the micro, I would say. So having this Zealot might be very, very important for the NMAX, because this Zealot can tank so many shots from the goons. On the other hand, Yeti should have a goon advantage. We'll have 6 to 5 soon, right? And we have immediate River skipping the Observer, so it's a little bit of gamba, as Mr. Oktoberzeg said, so we don't need gamble, the players are gambling, but this time it will work out. He will have a River, he will have a shuttle. Obviously the Observer of the NMAX will give him information when Yeti is moving out, what Yeti has, where his army is, and he will no longer have to be worried about Dark Templars and stuff like that. But overall, Yeti should have opportunity to end this game, or at least to close the NMAX in the main base with the River and those goons. Oh, look at that, he missed the shuttle. I'm not even sure that you expect that early of a shuttle push. Okay, so it will all depend on the execution, guys. Who will execute it better? Nice micro from TN Max, pulling back the wounded goons, but Yeti also using the river very nicely, dealing a lot of damage, but we will have 2 rivers now. This is a completely different situation. Yes, the Nexus has been cancelled nicely. The goons of the NMAX are dying very, very quickly. It seems like Radley, oh my god, Yeti, not Radley, will be able to eliminate both rivers. What a great micro from our Polish Protoss. And it means that he will most likely take the game. I'm wondering why he is not going with the river to the top. Nicely done. GGH. And Yeti securing the victory for Team Poland, but it's not the end, because every single point matters. So there is a difference if you are winning 4-1 or 3-2. So we still have 2 versus 2 to watch, and it's going to be Bonnie and Wolfix versus Dandy and Loxito. Wait, I need to copy paste Mr. Loxito nickname because let's go. 2 versus 2, Bonnie, Wolfix, Dandy, Loxito. So, spawning on the top left location as a red Protoss, this is Bonnie, and his ally as a red Terran, this is Wolfix. Oh, it's Terror. So did Terror replaced? It seems like Terror replaced Dandy, because you have to replace the same player, the player with the same race. So I guess they have option to replace each other. Interesting. And we have Loxito over here. So Terror, Loxito, Bonnie, Wolfix. I'm wondering why he's not playing 1 versus 1, because he's definitely one of the top players from Poland, and I was surprised that he didn't play in 1 versus 1. Maybe he's not practicing too much, but together with Bonnie they are delivering very good scores in 2 versus 2, especially as a Protoss and Terran team, which is not that often. You don't see this team that often. Usually you see Protoss Zerg or Terran Zerg. Mr. Shamin Gypsy, hello. Yeah, you are right. Bonnie and Ziki are the champions of BSL 2 versus 2 twice. And we will have Factory versus... Oh, did Bonnie kill the drone? Of course. And very fast layer. Usually against Protoss and Terran I would expect Zerg to go for either 9 pull or hatchery first, and this is overpull into aggression, so Bonnie should be able to take no damage from it. At the same time he is scouting what's coming in case some crazy reverse. There is an option that the Vulture will join the links, so that's why Bonnie will need to make a what's it called? Cannon? The Marine to defend. Bonnie wants to scout the timing of the Spire. He wants to be sure that this is the Spire. The wall-in from Wolfix seems to be perfect. I would say that maybe here is a gap, but I don't think so. I think Wolfix knows better. How long until the speed will be done? Okay, he didn't go for the speed. Interesting. We'll have Robo. And raids from Mr. Wolfix. I like those mines. Even expansion from Oxito, this is very smart, but now he will have to deal with the raids somehow. He will have 2 Scourges, but Wolfix is good at micro, so he can out-micro them. Oh, but I don't know if those two... Oh, nice connection! Beautifully done by I Love Cito. Oh my god, by Lock Cito. There we have pretty powerful armies. Bonnie will have River. He will have a cannon anti-muta cannon. Oh, this is Dandy and Terror, okay. So I guess Dandy is a Zerg, right? Okay, I guess this is how Team Poland wants to deal damage. They want to go for the drop with River and the Raids, so Raids are there to deal with the Mutas, and River is there to deal damage. Let's see, it will all depend on the micro. Nice scan from Terror. How many of those he has left? One more. Nice damage. But now the Mutas will have option to intercept the River, but it seems like Bonnie will escape. We have a speed for the Overlords. So those raids, at least some of them will not go home. I think 2 of them should. Even 3, nicely done by Wolfix. I'm wondering if you need to go for the Valkyrias now or keep on the raids. +1 card base for Dandy. So Dandy was replacing Loxito, that's why he needs to play Zerg. But there is nothing to defend the main base for Bonnie, so this is a brilliant counter-attack from Dandy, and at the same time we are seeing Terror going to try to hold the natural of his ally while he is dealing so much. His teammate is dealing damage to the Bonnie, leaving him with 11 probes only, and with those 6 tanks it's going to be incredibly hard to do anything. Nice scan from Terror, scaring those raids away. Bonnie wants to go for the counter-attack, but Terror is defending his natural. Like maybe with the good River drop over here there will be a shot, but how will he deal with the Mutas is the big question. Okay, now the Mutas are going to counter. Nothing is left. Okay, we have 4 goons here, but 11 Mutas can deal with 4 goons relatively easy. I like that Wolfix is going for the expansion. He needs to carry this game from now on because Bonnie took too much damage from the Mutas. Only 5 props left. The raids are trying to scare those Mutas away, but this +1 carapace is really powerful. Those 2 rivers. Oh, there are even 2 scourges in here. That's so smart. And no more props left for Bonnie. Okay, excuse me, we have 2. 1. Nice scan to kill the observer. What a game from Team Peru. Oh, Karolcia, thank you. This is the last game, so I will be there in a second. Gracias, mi amor. Nice-ish defense, but still Bonnie, only 2 probes, with both of their... Like, then he's mining from 3 gases. This is so good. Such a nice game from Team Peru, showing the power, very nicely done. That means that Team Poland is winning 3-2 against Team Peru, and that also means that tomorrow we will have let me show you. So tomorrow we will have Russia versus Europe, ZKSPX, DX Dexter versus Lancer, Oystein versus... Oystein will be replaced by Oya, so it's going to be Oya versus DM5, and Worst versus The World.